In case study 2 of predictive analysis, it was based on logistic regression. The the business case was what we got as an assignment was we need to identify the factors which are critical and which are influencing the iteration, which the management can take an action and control the iteration. So iteration was basically, if you look at the data perspective, iteration is basically a categorical variable. It's in binary. So against the number of variables given for an employee, whether the employee is retained or left the organization. So the iteration, our output variable, the outcome variable is basically a binary categorical. So we need to use a logistic regression to arrive at the model, at the appropriate model. The data was given in different files. There are 4 files were there. On a general data, it's salary, the number of years in employees spent. The employee survey, the job satisfaction and the work-life balance is what you can ask to the employee. There is a manager survey data where it was talked about the job involvement and the rating of an employee. Then there was an in time and out time of every employee. Data point was there for number of months. So what exactly I use those two in and out, converted them into a duration, and we as a team worked on this data point, first cleaning of it, merging them together, bringing it in a data frame, removing the columns which is not necessary, then converting the categorical variable into a dummy variable, again cleaning it out, then finding out the NA values in the entire data point, eliminating that. In this case, we had 2% of the overall data point in each rows, other rows NA, one or more cells which is having NA, so we remove the data point. Now, when the data frame was comfortable for us to use it, uses some common sense and a univariate and bivariate analysis, again the data from the column, we reduced it. We use GLM model to create the data, to create the model, and step AIC again to reduce the number of variable, and p-value and VIF value, p anything which is greater than 0.05 and VIF greater than 2 is what we took as we will remove those independent variables from the model. We kept on doing that one by one and arrived at a place where we started reducing the model, the independent variable for the model, even if the p-value and VIF was not more. So took 3 models and checked for the confusion metric, that is the sensitivity, specificity and accuracy, and we found that there's not much difference. So selected one of on the model among that which has the least number of independent variable, and check those model on the test data. Of course, when I was building the model, segregated the data as in a 70% and 30% data for the test was used. We tested it, and again we found the confusion metric as specificity, sensitivity and accuracy was relatively okay, as good as what it was giving for the data point in the model itself. So we concluded there, and accordingly the independent variable whatever was present in the model, the final model, we concluded our findings and presented a case study. Thank you.